Everybody, it's Joni from itsreallyjoni.com. If you follow my blog, you know that the last post that I did was about being a positive charge. That meaning being a positive charge in somebody else's life. Now, when you go to work, when you're not quarantined, you have workers that can be very Debbie Downers. You can also have a lot of family members that are that way. You can have neighbors that way. You can have like really good friends that are that way. And it can be kind of hard because you're not going to get rid of your family. You're not going to get rid of your friends. And you can't get rid of your coworkers because you need your job. Maybe you love your job, but there's that one person, or I don't know. It could be the whole crew. I don't know. But anyway, so in the last one, we talked about a few things you could do to maybe try and combat some of the things that they say that can bring the whole room down. So I said there was going to be a part 2, and that's what this is. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so for positive charge part 2, I want to work on you. You being the person that is working on themselves and maybe will wind up being a really good influence on everyone around you. Like, you don't even have to try to negate what someone's saying. You can just live your life in a positive light where you look at things from the positive side. Like, for instance, right now, there's a lot of bad stuff going on in this world. This is scary times. But there's also some good coming out of this as well. Okay? Number one, can we talk about, we had to teach people to wash their hands. I don't know about you, but that was probably the biggest thing that bothered me. We had to put signs up. We had to remind people to wash their hands. Y'all, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think I was some crazy clean person, but apparently I am. So, okay, I've let that little rant out for now. Anyway, right now is some crazy times. But if you think about it, we're being forced to shut down businesses early, the essential ones that are still open. Okay, now it's awful, and it's scary to think about not going back to work for longer than, say, a little vacation period. Okay, I understand. I'm a licensed massage therapist, so I have close contact with people, and I can't work right now. I just can't. It's too dangerous for me, and it's too dangerous for any of my clients. So, with that being said, I am happy about the fact that Walmart, Target, some of these places that are the essential places that are staying open, I am happy that they have to close down a little bit earlier than normal because they're restocking shelves and they're cleaning. Oh my goodness, we're going back to the way it used to be, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that kids are home a little bit more. Their main influence is their family, their parents. Oh, it may be a madhouse for a little while, but guess what? You're getting reacquainted with your family, the people that you're supposed to be the closest to. And sometimes we all get to going in different directions, and it gets really hard to come home to people, and you look around and you're like, people I'm supposed to be the closest to, I'm strangers with. Well, now's your chance. You're stuck with them. So you're going to get to know them all over again, which is kind of nice. I mean, I'm a homebody, so I kind of feel like I've been training for this my whole life. But I don't know. It's kind of nice when you go out and the roads are a little more quiet. I don't want it this way forever. I'm not saying forever. Just for right now. It's kind of nice. There's a lot of stuff that's not out polluting the air. I mean, we made a quick Target run to have some vitamins and stuff brought to our car. And as we were out, I remember thinking, like, the air just looks clearer. Everything seems crisper and cleaner, and really it hasn't technically been that long. But it's kind of nice to see that we're slowing down. We're having to look around and take notice of things that are at home. I mean, I know not everybody's like me. There's a lot of people that just like to go, go, go. But I love being at home. I really do. I mean, I put a lot of time and effort to try and decorate and have a few nice things around. And we have game consoles and all that stuff, which I love. I don't want to buy a PlayStation 4 and expensive games just to have it sit here and collect dust because we're gone all the time. I would rather be home and let's play. Well, now we are. And so are you, more than likely. So, right now is a time called Lent. It's the time leading up to Easter. And whether you're Catholic or whatever you are, it doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. This is about a time where it's a time where you can evaluate how you are. Is there a few things in your life, or is there something in your life that you really probably should either abstain from or get better about, or maybe do a little more of, or whatever? And Lent is usually a time that we step back and we kind of assess things and we try to work on ourselves. I love this time of year. I really do. I mean, I always explain to people, for Catholics, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll understand this. Christmas, we celebrate the birth. So that's like the Royal Rumble, which is one of the big pay-per-views of the year, okay? The Royal Rumble sets up for the big match at WrestleMania, okay? But between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, there is a little time in there, and it's the road to WrestleMania. Well, guess what? Right now, we're in Lent, which is like the road to WrestleMania. Instead, it's the road to Easter, the big resurrection, okay? So, doesn't matter if you believe that way or not, okay? This is what I'm telling you. Lent is not exactly Lent to me this year because we're not getting to do the Knights of Columbus fish fry. We don't get to go to Station of the Cross. You know, all our masses are online, which are nice and I'm grateful for. But it's been a different Lent. I was happy when the Pope put out a list of things that we should fast from. Now, this has nothing to do with food. Don't turn this off because you think, oh, she's going to make me give up, you know, chicken wings or something. I don't know. It's not about that at all. This is about things in your life that are negative and maybe things you need to take and assess yourself for, okay? Now, what I had in mind for Positive Charge Part 2, I thought I would give you a little bit of an assignment, okay? So, April 1st, that's today. So, we have 12 days till Easter. We have 10 days till Good Friday. Good Friday is when Lent officially comes to an end, okay? So, the Pope gave us 11 points. So I was thinking, if we do this, we can do one a day. I'm going to pop on here. I'm going to pop on to Instagram. It's Really Joni over at Instagram. I will pop on to Facebook. All of this, okay? Okay? And we're going to have one thing that you're going to think about all day long and try to start. First of all, notice when you do it. For instance, the first one we're going to tackle is fasting from hurtful words. Okay? You may even do them and you don't even realize it. Okay? I mean, I can be kind of sarcastic. I can be really sarcastic. Okay, I can be bad sarcastic, but sometimes your little clever little comebacks might have a little sharper tone than they really have to be. This is where you can take all day long and think about when you smart off to somebody. Most of you are stuck at home. You might be getting a little tired of looking at each other, so you might smart off a little bit more. So it's the perfect time to practice. So somebody says something to you, gets a little bit under your skin, and you start wanting to smart off. You want to mouth off. Well, guess what that's going to do? It's going to start a fight. You're mad. You're going to make them mad. And guess what? It's not going to come to an end. You really don't have anywhere to go, so stay home. So replace something smart with something kind. No matter how bad you want to tell them to, I don't know, if you want to tell them to go jump in a lake, I don't know, I can't think of anything. But anyway, I mean, I can think of some things, but we're trying to keep it PG here. Anyway, instead of doing that, you can always look at somebody and say, you know what? Right now, I am not in the mood to handle this. So before I say anything, I just want you to know I love you dearly, and I'm going to walk away from you right now. I'll see you in 30 minutes, or I need 15 minutes to calm down, or whatever. Okay? We're going to give this one a try, okay? April 1st, Wednesday. This is your assignment. I'll see you here tomorrow.